Hallo, ihr wundervollen Leute. Willkommen zurück zu Persona 3 oder hallo zu Persona 3, dem Aigis DLC, den ich mir jetzt gekauft habe. Und ja, trotz allem, dass ich mir das gekauft habe, trotz allem, dass ich Bock habe und glücklich enttäuscht sein werde, muss ich doch erstmal ein bisschen meckern. Ja, ich gehe mal hier runter. So, ich habe mir DLC gekauft, die Episode Aigis. Das Problem ist nur, man kann den DLC nicht einfach so kaufen, sondern man muss hier den Expansion Pass für 35 Euro kaufen. Da waren irgendwie noch, keine Ahnung, Kostüme drin. Ja, ich glaube ein paar Kostüme, ich glaube die hier. Also, ja, keine Ahnung. Weil so viel günstiger kann es eigentlich gar nicht gewesen sein, wenn man es separat verkauft hätte. So. Aber allein, dass man genötigt wird, halt diesen Expansion Pass zu kaufen, anstatt einfach nur, naja, halt die Episode. Ja, entsprechend werde ich das halt auch als 35 Euro DLC bewerten. Und naja, werden wir dann halt mal sehen, ob sich das lohnt oder nicht gelohnt hat, ne? Ich fand ja schon Persona 5 Taktiker, der DLC, ein bisschen zu teuer. Aber da war es halt günstiger so. Und ich hab sogar ein Angebot gehabt, so. Ja, für ein paar Euro so, aber naja. Ja, ne? Wir gehen rein, gucken einfach mal. Aber es klappt alles und ja. Bitte warte, komm, stürz ab hier beim letzten Mal. Oh Mann, ey. Ne, und wir starten gemeinsam das Spiel einfach nur, um zu gucken, ob da dann irgendeine Meldung kommt, ne, die ihr natürlich mitbekommen sollt. Lalala, flackernde Anzeigen, das ist voll cool. Gefällt mir. Ja, ja, Online-Funktion nehmen wir mit. Habe ich Live-Benachrichtigungen abgeschickt? Das habe ich. Ich könnte noch veröffentlichen. So, das skippen wir. Der Inhalt zum Herunterladen Episode Aigis. Lianza ist bereits zum Spielen. Wähle im Titelmenü Episode ändern aus, um darauf zuzugreifen. Dann machen wir nochmal. Ja, sind wir hier in einem anderen im Hauptmenü. Alles klar. Ja gut, und ich bin auf jeden Fall gespannt. Ich habe gehört, dass es so ungefähr 30 Stunden dauern soll. Jetzt hat jetzt 80 Stunden auf dem anderen Spielstand, sagen wir 70 Stunden. Das ist ungefähr die Hälfte so, 35 Euro. Würde dann zumindest so ein bisschen vergleichbar sein. Aber man soll Spiellänge und Geld nicht so aufwiegen, wobei es ja jetzt eigentlich auch nur, ne, zumindest die reine Spielzeit jetzt mit dem Hauptspiel vergleicht. Wie gesagt, wir werden es sehen. 35 Euro, das ist der Rahmen, an dem ich mich orientiere. Ich hoffe, alles passt soweit. Und ja, wir starten einfach mal rein, ne? Du kannst einige deiner Abschlussdaten auf das neue Spiel übertragen. Sehr gerne, so. Ja, bitte, bitte. Du kannst die Persona-Compendium-Daten allerdings nicht auf dem höchsten Schwierigkeitsgrad herzlos nutzen. Herzlos. Außerdem kannst du keinen späteren Speicherstand übertragen oder die Übertragung mit einem anderen Speicherstand rückgängig machen. Ja, machen wir mal. Okay, 93 Stunden. Vergesst, was ich mit den 90 Stunden gesagt habe. 93 Stunden sind wir hier drin. Ich habe irgendwie... Oh, mal gucken. Hier steht irgendwie 80 Stunden, ne? Ja, die 88. Na gut, 88 ist trotzdem so ein bisschen fake, ne? Ja, wir bleiben noch normal. Velvet Lesezeichen. Folgender DLC wurde erkannt. Velvet Kostüm und HGM Set Kostüm. Ich glaube, es ist Persona 4. Ja, keine Ahnung. Dankeschön. Folgender DLC wurde erkannt. Persona 4. Ja, sind halt, ne? Das hat so keine Musik und Kostüme, die ich halt mitkaufen musste. Ist immer ein Content so, aber ist ja trotzdem, ne? Nötigung. Musik, so, keine Ahnung, ich höre mir die Musik auch nie an, so, also wie gesagt, das ist komplett unnötige Nötigung. Ja, ist okay.
This ordeal, it may be that we brought it upon ourselves. Future exists is not a guarantee that all will have access to it. It's something so obvious, and yet we did not understand it. There was little we did understand. We didn't know how to use the key to unlock our future.
Bevor sich alles veränderte, 31. März 2010, 13:30 da gab es übrigens da war übrigens Vollmond. Ich habe das im Vorfeld mal nachgeschaut.
Hello? Hey, Yukari-chan? It's me. Are you coming today? Oh, didn't you see the message I left on the board? I have cram school today. I know, but... I already left my stuff at the dorm, so there's no need for me to be there in person, right? I suppose not, but are you sure? Yeah, I'm sure. Oh, sorry, break's almost over. I gotta go. Tell everyone I said hi, okay?
Hi.
Yukari-chan's not coming after all.
Sonata-san said he'd be training at the gym, so I don't think he's coming either.
Man, what is up with those two? This is the last day we have before the dorm closes down. With all our memories of this place, you'd think they want to see it off together, you know?
It is what it is. Everyone deals with things in their own way. It's up to each of us to choose our own path from here. We can't deny them that.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Besides, I can hardly blame them. Things have only been getting busier. If I didn't have to reclaim these, I may not have made it here myself.
finally time to say goodbye to our evokers. Kinda bums me out, but it's not like we got a use for him anymore. Let's see, 2, 4... Oh wait, how many are there supposed to be?
I guess.
I believe this is all of them.
Huh? You had one too, Aigis-san?
That's right. You had his for safekeeping.
Hey, come on. Let's not get all down in the dumps about it. I don't think he would have wanted to see us like this.
Ich bin gerade verwirrt.
Sorry. You're right. We've already said our
Sind wir
goodbyes.
gestorben? Ne, wir sind nicht gestorben. Hä? Also war irgendwie so eine Szene, aber die haben wir dann noch überlebt, so und hä? Ne, wir sind nicht gestorben, aber hä?
It's just... I can't help wondering... why? There didn't seem to be anything wrong with him. It just looked like he fell asleep. Didn't it?
Oh, sind wir nachträglich noch gestorben? Okay.
He must have used up the rest of his power to protect us
Hm.
at the final battle.
Ah, die Endsequenz, ne, vom Hauptspiel. Da wo wir auf Aigis, Knien saßen. Wissen wir? Das hätten wir jetzt noch mal reinschauen sollen vorher, ne? Ja gut, ne, das war offen, glaube ich, ne?
I don't think it's worth speculating on the reasons. The one thing I feel certain of is that he wouldn't have blamed any of us for what happened.
Yeah. Chan-'s got that right. You know, I'm glad to see you're still hanging in there, Aigis. It really seemed like you cared about him more than anything in the world.
I'm somewhat surprised as well. It's possible I won't feel the full impact until I'm settled back in at the lab tomorrow. Huh? The lab? Are you planning on commuting from there next semester? Oh, no,
Aigis is returning to the lab for good. She won't be enrolling as a third year.
Well, seriously? Why? It's been fine this whole time, hasn't it?
The decision was mine. I'm sorry I didn't mention it sooner. I enjoy being with you all, but it's time for me to find my own way of life. Oh, but don't worry. You can come visit me whenever you wish. I guess.
Think of it as a new beginning for her. Anyway, we seem to have gotten off track, but I didn't mean for this to be a sad occasion. I've ordered top quality sushi for us all. The same as last time, actually. We may not have the full team with us, but let's have a nice dinner here tonight.
Oh, that would be great.
Top quality? I mean, no objections here. You'll join in too, right, Aigis?
Of course. I won't miss this chance to spend more time with you all.
The number of apathy syndrome cases is down from last month, which seems to mark an end to the strange illness. In spite of this, surveys have shown that the public's everyday stress levels remain high. According to an investigation by the Ministry of Health and Welfare.
Whoa, when did it get so late?
It's almost midnight. It's hard to believe we passed the evening so quickly, even without doing anything in particular. I suppose it's because sitting here with you all brings me back to the time we spent together.
Was los?
I think I know what you mean. I have so many memories of this lounge that I find myself wanting to come back to it.
It's the same for me. When I'm here, I can't help but reminisce on those days. It's funny, since, well, the things that happened back then weren't exactly pleasant.
I get you on the past and all, but isn't there something still off about the present? I feel like everywhere I go, I see people goofing around like nothing else matters. It's like Straga's dumb ideas never got out of their heads, you know? I mean, is that the kind of world we almost died to protect?
Wow, you've really grown up, Junpei-san.
I don't need to hear that from you.
It's out of our hands, I'm afraid. We may have prevented the fall, but there's only so much we can do to reform society.
Yeah, I guess.
And that's all for the weather. At the tone, the time will be 12 a.m.
What was that?
Right at midnight. No way. Is it the dark hour again?
Nah, everything's fine out there.
Als Motto 31.3. Oder war das immer so? Ne, das Motto 31.3. da oben, ich glaube, das war immer so, ne?
Wait, the news.
Good evening. It is now March 31st. Here are the latest news reports.
Ah, okay.
Huh? The 31st just ended, didn't it? Did the anchor misread the date?
Jeez, man. Is that all it was? I guess even the news people screw up every once in a while. Really had me going there for a second.
Weird. My phone says it's the 31st, too.
So, like, it's gotta be a false alarm, yeah?
That's a sensible assumption to make for now.
But something felt off.
Ich Problem mit meinem Mikrofon.
It's getting late. We should probably call it a night. I know we wanted to say goodbye to the dorm with a bang, but not like this.
Would it be all right if I return to my room? I have preparations to make for the move tomorrow.
Oh, of course. Good night, I guess.
Night.
I'd best contact Yukari and Akihiko, just in case.
When I close my eyes, I remember the last moment I spent with him, the day he fell asleep. We brought him back to our dorm, fear beginning to well up within us. And the next morning, our fears became reality. He was lost to us. For some time after that, I fell into depression and began having the same dream night after night. A dream where I run after him, calling his name, but can never catch up. When he was alive, I promised to protect him, and I made that my reason for living. But now, that promise can never be fulfilled.
Hi, Tobi. Viel Spaß im Lurk, I guess. Ich glaube, du hörst mich gerade eh nicht.
Then, one day, my sadness suddenly left me, as if a mysterious fog had lifted. I stopped dreaming, and I now no longer require sleep.
Oh oh. Na du Süßer, du Schöner, schöner Mann.
It's no use. I can't sleep. Can I really continue living like this?
Wie kannst du mit den Beinen eigentlich laufen?
Butterfly?
Ah, ja, ja, ja.
What's going on?
Ist alles noch ein bisschen ausartend jetzt, die kommende Woche noch, ne? Danach wird alles wieder geregelt ablaufen.
Aigis, are you awake?
Yes, the door is open.
Aigis, come quick! We need you!
Has something happened? Are we under attack?
Aber es ging tatsächlich auch nicht davon aus, dass du hier vorbeikommst, weil, naja, denke und glaube es ist auch immer noch so, dass du es doch eher selbst noch erleben willst, aber jetzt am Anfang, ne, ist es ja nicht schlimm. Ich dachte tatsächlich erst, es ging darum, dass ich das Spiel
It's
überhaupt
hard to
habe, so.
describe. The lobby floor suddenly opened up and... Anyway, we need to hurry to the lounge.
Understood. Come to think of it, that day I stopped dreaming. That must have been when all this actually began. What's going on?
Viel Spaß im Loki.
Are you okay? Be careful, Aigis. Whatever it is, it's not human. A shadow? No.
Richtig und richtig. Aber ja, mal gucken. Ich weiß auch gar nicht, irgendwie muss gerade das Stream, ich fühle gerade Persona, glaube ich, irgendwie nicht. Das hört auch recht früh auf, aber es streamt dann heute Abend dann irgendwie nochmal ein bisschen was anderes. Mal gucken, wie ich Lust habe. Wie gesagt, so jetzt die Woche bis nächsten Montag, so. Ja. Recht locker, recht viel, recht offen. Aber ciao.
Impossible. You're just like me?
You're Aigis.
Who are you? Why are you doing this?
I'm März. I've come to protect you.
Protect me?
These people pose a threat to you. Therefore, I will eliminate them.
What are you saying? I won't let you hurt them.
Then I have no choice. I can't let you interfere. It's for your own good.
Mit den Leuten, die mich zu meinem Wohl angreifen.
Stand aside.
Summoning!
Ja, machen wir mal.
If you back down, I won't hurt you.
A persona? How are you able to summon one too?
Stimmt, ich habe keine Waffe. Ich bin die Waffe.
Is optimal. Persona, engage! Summoning! Damage inflicted. Summoning. This is my duty.
Ja toll, toller Angriff.
This is my resolve.
Vom Geringen.
Something else.
Erstmal der Angriff. Das macht Schaden.
Weapons at the ready.
Ist irgendwie an Million. Na, greif an, ne?
Please, don't resist.
It is time. No. Here I go.
Combat system offline.
Durchgespielt?
stronger than I thought. So it's come to this. Is that...
Even this?
Aigis!
Hamada!
I can't move.
All threats must be eliminated.
I won't let this happen again!
What?
How on earth?
Whoa!
What is...
Sister...
Aigis, no!
Durch eine neue Kraft hat sich Aigis Persona Affin in eine Aufhörung verwandelt. Ja, toll. Na gut, nehme ich an. Nehme ich an.
Huh?
Welcome to the Velvet Room. Ah, it appears we have a very rare guest indeed. Are you human? Or merely humanoid? It seems your destiny is similar to mine.
Where am I? Who are you?
Ah, forgive my manners. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Igor, and this is my assistant Elizabeth. We both reside here in the Velvet Room.
Pleased to meet you.
This place exists between mind and matter. It is a room for those who have forged a contract. Yes. In awakening to the power of the wild card, you are now bound to a contract.
Na toll.
Henceforth, you shall be our guest in the Velvet Room.
Wild card?
Surely you know that of which I speak. The ability to wield multiple personas and their powers. Until recently, a young man with the same talent was our guest here.
Are you saying that you knew him?
Indeed, I did. He achieved a marvelous thing.
The answer to life.
The power you have gained is a means to attain that answer.
If I were to find this answer, would it mean my death?
All who live journey in search of the answer, and they find it at the journey's end. If you have close ties to people you call friends, remember this. Strength of heart, when united, is barred by no door. It was the same for that young man. And that is all I can tell you. Well then, I mustn't hold you here any longer. It would appear that an ordeal is about to unfold upon your return.
That feeling again.
I am certain you will require our help in the future. Please take this.
Danke.
It would be best if you came here of your own free will next time. Until then, farewell.
Farewell. Kling, manifestierte Kraft.
Choice to live. So much has changed since then, myself included. If this new power is a sign that I'm drawing closer to life, does it mean that the answer at the end of the journey is death? I was surprised at the time to discover how little the possibility bothered me.
Aigis!
Glad to see you awake. You really scared us passing out like that.
Yukari-san.
Mitsuru-senpai asked me to come just in case, and I get caught up in something like this? Come on, seriously?
I'm sorry for worrying you. What's all this?
While I was fixing your body, I added some additional equipment. We found some strange things under the floor. There was no sign that you would wake up, so instead of waiting, we tried everything we could.
I see.
Still sucks though, getting bossed around by her like that.
That girl told us, if you want to protect Aigis, you should put that on her.
Hey, sounds like you've had a rough time. No worries here, though. She's on her best behavior now.
I guess she wasn't lying after all. Anyway, she can't cause any trouble now. We have our evokers this time.
Man, why do you gotta bust things up like that? It's my turn to clean the place today. How about you quit it with the silent treatment and say something? You serious? You were sleeping all this time?
Whoa!
You're looking pretty comfy there. Guess you don't think of us humans as much of a threat, huh?
It's just, I was tired after going into Orgia mode, so...
Did you cooperate with them in order to help me?
The reason I came here in the first place was to protect you. You don't need to restrain me. I won't attack anyone anymore.
Why the sudden change of heart? You can't expect us to trust you without an explanation.
Well, it's because I thought you wouldn't like me if I did.
Huh? Let's release her. I don't know if she can be trusted, but I believe she has no intention of attacking us any further. Besides, if she's really like me, then the restraints won't hold her anyway.
Seriously? And all those friggin' non-stop shifts were for nothing?
First, tell us who you are and your purpose in being here.
My name is März. As you can see, you and I are essentially sister units. In fact, You are the reason why I'm here. I've come to save you from this hopeless situation.
A hopeless situation? Did something happen while I was asleep? Speaking of which, how long was I asleep?
Since our battle ended, I'd say about a day and a half has passed. Yet today is still March 31st. Tomorrow and all the days after it will also be March 31st. At this rate, it will last forever.
Geil, nie wieder altern.
Didn't you feel it? The moment time looped?
Looped? Do you mean what we felt at midnight? Then, are you saying that the same day is repeating itself?
That's not all. We haven't been able to leave the dorm either. That makes 2 ways we're trapped here.
What? But how could that...
Both space and time are being distorted by the abyss of time beneath us.
The... abyss of time?
It's difficult to explain. It'd be easier to show you.
I'll lead the way. Please, follow me.
Hey! Who made you the boss?
What?
This is the abyss of time. It's uncharted territory that I believe spreads underground, much like the roots of a tree.
How could something like this have appeared under the lounge?
At first, the abyss of time was just a small, self-contained space. But then one day, it started growing rapidly and eventually spread to your dorm.
It's clear just by looking at it that this place wasn't man-made. It might be the product of some dangerous power, just like Tartarus was.
Sheesh. Haven't we had enough of that kind of stuff already?
I'm not sure words alone can fully convey what's happening, but the flow of time here is abnormal. That's why time is looping, and why you can't leave the dorm. The only solution is to find a way to somehow eradicate the abyss of time.
Eradicated? How are we supposed to do that?
I've already tried the simplest method that has the highest probability of success. Eliminating all of you. The abyss of time is linked to this storm, as if drawn to it. And for some reason, you are the only ones who can perceive the time loop. Clearly, there is a strong connection between all of you and what's happening.
So that's why you attacked? To eliminate us?
What the hell? We've never even heard of this place before.
If there is another way, it can only be found by entering the abyss of time. You'll have to discover the cause and strike at its source.
So you want us to investigate it under the assumption that we'll have to fight?
That's why I insisted on the extra equipment to protect Aigis.
Hold on. You're joking, right? Are you seriously telling us that we have to risk our lives again like we did with Tartarus?
Never mind that. How are we supposed to just believe whatever you say and jump into that freaky place blind?
Well, do you have a better plan? The basement of your dorm is an infinite abyss. Time is looping, and you can't reach the outside world.
If we can't leave the dorm, how will we eat? If we're stuck here long enough and we run out of food, are we going to starve to death?
No!
If the
current situation continues, things could get worse. This is your only option if you want to survive.
Naturally, we all want to survive, but you attacked us the minute you saw us. You must understand that we can't simply entrust our lives to you.
I'm not even buying your reason for being here. You say you want to protect Aigis, but what's in it for you?
What's in it for me? I'm doing this because I care about her. I mean, she's all I have.
About that, your story doesn't fit the facts. Aigis was the last of her series. No other units were produced after her. And on top of that, it bothers me that you talk like you've been in the abyss of time from the start. I thought this was supposed to be uncharted territory that was unconnected to the outside world until recently.
Well...
Aren't you supposed to be an anti-shadow weapon anyway? Attacking us humans to save Aigis doesn't make sense.
That's...
Well, we're waiting. Hope you've got a good answer. You better not be thinking you can get away with pulling a fast one on us again.
Enough about me! What good is knowing any of this anyway? Besides, haven't I already told you that there's no time to waste? Now follow me. Or are you giving up so soon? Because if you are, you should have just let me kill you in the first place.
What did you just say?
You're right. We may have no choice but to enter this place. But if you continue to act this way, we'll have to go on without you.
Huh? Without me? You couldn't possibly. You need me! I know the most about the Abyss, and...
As if. What do you know about what we need?
We all risk our lives for each other. If you think so little of my friends, then you can't come with us.
No.
Might suck, but if that's how you're gonna be, then we'll just leave you here by yourself.
Myself?
Oh, not happy with that? If you'd rather be our enemy, then we can settle things right here.
We don't have to go that far. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please don't be mad at me, Aigis. I'll listen to you from now on. I will. So please don't leave me.
Look, even if you change your tune now, it's not like we're gonna start trusting you.
Still, though, maybe it's true that all she really wants is to protect Aigis-san.
Well, Senpai, should we take her with us? Because if this is our only choice, I just want to hurry up and get it over with.
Okay, everyone, listen up. It seems that once again, we must engage in both exploration and battle. I've been thinking it over, and I believe Aigis should take command.
Was ein Zufall.
If someone with the power to change personas is in charge, we can proceed the same way as before.
Ja, gut, verstehe.
And if you, as the leader, approve of it, then I have no objections to Metis accompanying us.
Mitsuru-san. If you want to protect me, you must fight to protect us all. Whatever happens, you can't hurt my friends. Can you promise me that?
Yes! I promise!
This better not come back to bite us in the ass.
Hey, Aigis, since Mitsuru-senpai just mentioned it, what's up with you suddenly having his power?
honestly don't know. When I thought we might lose someone else, I got scared. And suddenly...
Metis, was it? Do you know anything about this?
I just met her. How would I know? Anyway, if you already know someone with that same power, why not just ask them?
If we're going to end up fighting again, we'd better make sure we're outfitted properly.
Well, as far as the school records are concerned, you and I are technically still Gekko-Con students.
Yamagishi, could I ask you to retrieve the armbands from the command room?
Of course. Oh, and as for the things we found when the floor opened up, I put them in the command room. So I'll look into them once I have a chance. Maybe I can learn something.
All right, let's get back upstairs.
Aigis? I promise to listen to what you say, so... Could I call you my sister?
Go right ahead.
Thank you, sister.
Ich glaube, es ist nicht verkehrt, sich mit ihr anzufreunden, ne? Der Abgrund der Zeiten. Eine seltsame und geheimnisvolle Dimension, die wie aus dem Nichts aufgetaucht ist. Bis wir den Grund für ihre Existenz herausgefunden haben, werden wir das Wohnheim nicht verlassen können. Wir müssen damit beginnen, ihre Tiefen erneut zu erkunden.
Every time I get geared up, my brain gets into this mindset like, time to get her done. You know?
No, actually, I don't know. I'm just happy I get a match with my sister.
She got all pouty the moment we changed clothes. Who would have thought she just wanted an armband? This doesn't make you one of us, though.
Still, it's a good thing you've got one on. This way, I can get a detailed read on your vitals.
Sobald Metis Theurgieanzeige voll ist, kannst du ihre Theurgie Orgia-Modus nutzen. Nach der Aktivierung von Orgia-Modus greift Metis in ihrem Zug für 3 Runden automatisch an. Er ist halt wie Aigis, ne? Ja, das ist einfach wie Aigis so.
I had some extras prepared, but I didn't expect we would need them again. Well, is everyone ready to start exploring?
I don't think so, but I've got a bad feeling about this. Junpei here might not, but what about the rest of you?
Yeah, I can't put my finger on it, but something does feel off.
Agreed. Something's not sitting quite right.
Huh? I'm the only one hyped? Wait, hold up. I definitely feel something. I think.
Yamagishi, have there been any changes to our readings?
Well, I don't know how to put this, but they're indicating that everyone's strength has weakened significantly, which may prove to be an impediment.
Ja, ist ein bisschen komisch, aber theoretisch ein bisschen aus der Übung, ne? Da verliert man halt natürlich seine Fähigkeiten wieder. Von daher...
Ain't that, like, really bad for us? Is it because of that abyss of time thing?
I don't seem to be affected. Are you sure it's not simply because you're all weak?
Oh, we're weak, are we?
Save it for later, Akihiko. So if it's not because of the abyss, does it have something to do with us?
We did take a step back from fighting for a while, so that's probably the biggest factor. More importantly, your persona's output is currently unstable, so their abilities are partially limited right now.
Maybe we just forgot how to fight? Does muscle memory even go away? Not that it really matters. All we can do right now is work with what we've got.
Oh, you know, easy for you to say, but I guess you're nervous too, aren't you?
Ich bin nervös.
Right? I don't know. It seems like it'll be pretty rough.
You have nothing to worry about, sister. I'll be there for you.
Well, now that we've established the situation at hand, I'd like to set expectations a bit before we head out. I should operate on my own to find out whether or not there's more to those materials we found underground.
Flying solo, huh? I guess you are the only one who can identify that sort of thing, though.
I'll regroup with everyone once I learn more. There's something else I want to look into as well, so it's more efficient for the team to progress without me there. Your objective is to see if the Abyss of Time connects to anywhere else besides the dorm. And since we don't know how much time this will take, it's imperative that we secure our supply routes.
Oh, in that case, kinda seems like a job for Koromaru. I mean, he's sharper than a human. You know, with his sense of smell and all.
Das ist Speziesismus.
Yeah? Your game, bud? I'm a little worried about us being weaker than usual, though. So, how about I come with you?
Ah, okay, verschwinden jetzt einige Charaktere, machen so ihre Dinge, damit wir halt so auch wieder so nach und nach ein Team aufstocken haben. Okay, das ist kreativ. Glaube ich, mal gucken.
I'll let the two of you handle that then. Iori, Koromaru and I will go about our own tasks. Everyone else, follow Aigis'
Verstehe.
and focus on exploring.
Und haben wir Metis dabei, Yukari, ja, Akihiko und Ken. Na und halt Fuka, ne? Ich mach das schon.
That's what I like to hear. And you can count on me to bring back results too.
Let's head out once you've decided on our course of action. If we want to make progress, then we better get to it.
Ich hab mir da schon Gedanken drüber gemacht, tatsächlich. Level 25 ist doch überschaubar. Ich bin nämlich saumüde und wir hören nicht auf. Hört aber auf, es geht gerade einfach nicht. Ich merke gerade irgendwie so, ich brauche Ruhe. Deshalb beenden wir die Folge entsprechend und auch den Stream wird das enden. Auf die Aufnahme. Wir sehen uns wieder. Und ja, da bin ich fitter. Ciao.